Obviously, I have to give Miami a lot of credit. That was a battle out there, no doubt about it, on both ends. Even though it was a very high-scoring game, I thought defensively we both got after it. It was a very physical game. I was just pleased with, obviously, our overall play and our perseverance. They jumped on us early, got us down, but we were able to recover and come back. And in the second half, really made some adjustments. We went to our man plays against their zone and really felt like we were more aggressive and able to get the ball inside. And we switched out of our full court press into our half court trap, back into zone. Played more zone tonight than we played all year combined. And we just felt like that was something we had to do. It's kind of an oxymoron when you play the best three-point shooting team in the league all zone, and that happens to work for you. But I felt like we did a very good job stopping the three. They only made 4 threes against us. And I was just really pleased, obviously, with our rebounding. And 56 rebounds is a lot of rebounds, and those are all hustle points. So just really proud of our effort. I thought Bridget was outstanding, obviously. 29 points and 17 rebounds is huge. And I don't remember ever coaching a team that had 3 players get double-doubles in the same night. So obviously, Deja was 1 assist short from a triple-double. I just thought that our upperclassmen, Alex, Deja, and Biz, were huge for us tonight.
Coach, I think one person that really didn't show up in the stats that really helped you come back in the first half was Mo.
Well, I thought Mo, and I told the players at half court after the game that Mimi was our MVP, because if you remember the score was tied, she stepped up and hit a big jump shot. I don't think she's made a shot in the last 3 or 4 games. She made a 15-foot jump shot, and then she got a big steal that kind of sealed the win. So, and I thought Mo off the bench came up with some big defensive plays and made some shots for us. So I was just really pleased with the way they handled their roles. We changed the starting lineup this was our second game, and to see Mimi and Mo come in and make such a great contribution. You can't measure the things they did tonight, especially when Alex was cramping up and Deja was cramping up. I thought both of them stepped up and made some huge plays for us.
Do you ever remember going down 13-0 to start a game and come back?
No. No, and I hope that never happens again. But, if anything, I think we can build off of this. That showed the tremendous character that these players have, because we didn't get down. And I don't really feel like at any point in the game we felt like we were going to lose. I felt like we just had to battle back, and we had to take it 1 possession at a time. And, we made some mistakes. We made some critical mistakes, inbounding the ball when all we had to do was get inbounds to get fouled and those sorts of things. We talked about it at the timeout, but we can learn from those. We persevered it, and we'll grow from this game.
Alex, I guess everyone's happy on the team that you didn't give up after the first half. You kept going after it, and it really came back strong.
Yeah, my coaches told me, some will fall, some won't. There's other things I can do on the court. That's what I did, box out, got rebounds. And I kept shooting. She said, next one's in, and I believe in that. So.
Bridget, 27 points, 17 rebounds, but I thought the way you took charges underneath on the weak side was really important tonight.
Yeah, we always like to say take 3 charges every game, and I think taking charges is kind of like my niche defensive thing to do. I love it, so it was great to be able to take 3 of them.
You guys talk about Williams from Miami. She pretty much dominated out there with her floor game.
She's a special player. She's a tough matchup. She plays with tremendous poise and confidence. She picks and chooses her shots. She doesn't force any shots. She was 8 for 10 from the field tonight, but they were quiet 8 for 10. It was almost like she just kind of picks and chooses when she's going to take shots. But I thought we did a pretty good job on Williams. She was 1 for 8 from the 3-point line, and really made her make some shots. Take some shots she really wasn't comfortable with. But yeah, Shanice Johnson, she just does it all. She runs the point for him. She's a great defender. She makes scores. She rebounds. She gets assists. To be a sophomore, the thing that impresses me the most with her is her poise and her confidence.
Alex, it seemed like a breakthrough for you was on that long pass down court. You went behind your back and you took it all the way in. That's the first time I've really seen you attack the basket. Are you starting to feel a little more comfortable with your knee?
Yeah, I am. Actually, that really surprised me. I didn't know I was that quick, so it was just a relief of okay, it's time to go. So.
You kind of did it naturally, right? Kind of on instinct, and it just kind of happened.
Yeah.
How about when you went down with that was cramps on your knee?
Oh yeah. That was just all cramps.
Did you know right away it was cramps?
Yeah, I felt it.
Okay. Well, we didn't know it in the stands, and when I saw that, it was like, I thought it was your knee again. So.
Oh no, it's all cramps. So.
Good.
Bridget, the Miami coach was commenting that she's seen you for years now, and she thought that you were jumping higher, and didn't she ever imagine that wasn't part of her scouting report? Have you ever had a rebounding game like this, and how much have you improved in all facets in 4 years here?
No, I have never rebounded 17 rebounds, but I have had a couple of double-doubles this year, so I mean, let's not fall asleep. But, no, I don't think it's a matter of jumping high. I just think it's a matter of positioning your body better. I know that athletically I mightn't be as gifted as some of these other players, but playing the game, for 4 years now at this level, you really know where to put your body to get a rebound that's coming off. And, and I think I've gotten a lot stronger too, so it's easy to be able to hold people off.
And the Miami coach meant it as a compliment.
Thanks.
Coach, we don't see all the games on the road. Some of them are on TV, some of them aren't. Are you seeing a lot of zones, and how important is it for somebody like Mimi to start taking and hitting an outside shot because they're giving it to her?
Well, we haven't seen too much zone. We saw a few possessions at Virginia, but not surprisingly enough, a lot of people don't play zone. And tonight was the most zone we've seen in one game in the ACC. We've seen bits and pieces or here and there of 2-3 zone, but tonight was the most zone we've seen. And it's actually been the most pressing we've seen as well. So I thought they did a great job of mixing things up. And, I think you got to give Katie a lot of credit. I think, she's really got this team playing well and playing well together. They're a young team, and they play with a lot of desire. And but I was really just pleased with, we weren't getting much out of our zone sets. It was obviously they had done a pretty good job scouting us and taking away some of the things we like to do against the zone. And that's why we just started running our man sets in the second half, and we were able to get better shots.
It looked like they beat your zone press a little early, or your press, but you kind of pulled it back, didn't you? You kind of collapsed it so it would
Yeah,
stop
we went
there.
to our 1-2-2 half-court trap and back into zone. And like I mentioned earlier, we played more zone tonight than we played all year combined. So, watching some of the games they played, it seemed like a lot of times when people played them zone, they struggled to score against it. And so that's why we went to zone. But it was a high-scoring game, so I don't know that necessarily it was defense. It was one of the things we were able to score a lot of points tonight. And that's one of the things we struggled with on the road. So those are things that we got to get better at, is being able to score. And I thought tonight, with the exception of the first 5 minutes of the game, we didn't have a scoring drought. We continued to match them, and we were able to get some key defensive stops in overtime.
Coach, if you had your druthers, would you rather have your point guard attack the basket a little more than they do?
Yeah, I would like all my players to attack the basket a little bit more than they do. I think that's one of the things that we got to do to get better right now. Alex, one of the things she did in the past was the play you saw behind her back and attacking the rim. She did a lot of that last year and in the past. And without Jacque Williams doing that, we've only got Deja Foster really and Mo Bennett that'll put the ball on the floor, and we've got to get more of that because a lot of people are playing Alex just for the three-point shot. So one of the things we worked on with her over the last week or so is let's go ahead and post her up. Let's get her off some on-ball screens, get her mixing it up rather than just stand still shooting the three. But I don't want to take that away from her either. Obviously, we feed our energy comes when she knocks down those shots. And I thought what got her going was when they laid her on her back on that three-point shot right before halftime. I knew she was going to come out because that's just who she is, and I don't think she was very happy that they took her out there on that three-point shot, and she came out at halftime, and I just felt like that got her going. Like it kind of was like, all right, and so she stepped up and hit some big shots coming out at halftime.
Okay. That's it. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.